Hey guys, it's Chad. It's day 49, and I am chopping some vegetables. I thought I'd chop some vegetables while I go through my recap today. Today I'm making a recipe out of How Not to Die cookbook. I promise that I'm not an affiliate, I promise. Dr. Michael Greger, it's what I've been eating out of this last month. And this is the recipe. It is spinach and mushroom black bean burritos. Looks pretty tasty, haven't tried it yet. Looks like a pretty convenient and easy lunch. Also, I'm drinking my Trader Joe's When Life Gives You Lemons, Add Mint and Ginger tea. Loose leaf. And again, I'm not an affiliate. I love not selling on my vlog. It's so much fun. Really good loose leaf tea. Very enjoyable, very smooth. So here I am on day 49. Can you believe tomorrow is day 50? That's 50 straight days. And I don't know which is more of an accomplishment. Eating plants straight for 50 days or vlogging every day for 50 days. I tell you what though, and I'm jumping ahead in my notes here, I am learning about discipline, and that's good for me. I don't think I have enough discipline in my life, and I am definitely learning some discipline. So I've had meat a couple times, but sticking to the plan. Whole food, plant-based diet, and it's going pretty well here. You know, I did have that Valentine's Day time celebrating, so I took a few meals off, had a really big steak. It was amazing. I haven't gotten back into the routine yet. I mean, I'm eating plant-based, but I've had some pasta and some sushi, and it's just not the best for me. And I think because of some of that, I have plateaued just a little bit, which is okay. I'm still I'm still on the journey. I weighed myself once the other day, and I kind of maintained. I didn't weigh today for the recap, but I will next week. Yeah, another thing is the salt intake. I've not been as diligent about having salt-free foods, and for me, that's my blood pressure. That's why I'm not doing salt. I've got some work to do, and it's not just diet. I'm realizing too that I need to start getting fit. So I'm gonna start off gradually, make it sustainable. I'm gonna be walking, hopefully in the mornings. I'm gonna walk and I'm gonna listen to an audiobook. I'm going to finish the China study via audiobook. Yep, so I'm going to get more active. My primary goal is not to lose weight, but it is my secondary goal. And I love fitting into new clothes, fitting into old clothes. I love the changes and the energy level and all that I see when I lose weight. Another thing is I skipped my morning routine this week 4 days in a row. Can you believe it? Speaking of discipline. Friday we had a snow day, so I was off work. Saturday and Sunday, also off work. And then today, it was a holiday for our school. We didn't have any school, so yeah, I've just been lazy. Okay, so let's talk meal prep. The meal I just made, I made one batch. I wanted to try it out, and that's typically what I do is I try out one recipe and I do one batch. I separated the tomatoes from avocado that I added, and then right there in the bottom's the mixture that goes in the tortilla for the burrito. And so we have this available. We can make one at a time, or we can make it for dinner. So I put this in the fridge, and it's there for when we need it. The 3-bean chili that I make, it makes 2 big Tupperware fulls. And so I do 2 batches at a time. I did 3 batches once. It was just a little too much to get through. We'll eat through this in a week. I'll keep it stored in the fridge. And what we do is there's some quinoa. I make some quinoa separately. And so people can put this on the bottom. They can put a base of quinoa underneath the chili if they want. And then this week I also made some Champion veggie chili, I think is what it's called. It has the pinto beans and the corn and tomatoes. It's really tasty. And made 2 batches of that as well. Fits in these 2 Tupperwares. And so what I try to do is keep the food stocked. Don't worry about making too much. You'll figure it out. You'll get into a rhythm of it week after week, and you'll figure out how much you or your family can eat. For instance, I made 3 batches one time, and we had to throw some out. It also was a lot for one pot. So I learned to do 2 batches at a time, and what I'm doing is I'm hanging on to the recipes that I enjoy from the cookbook. But you get into a rhythm, you figure it out. I'm definitely still learning. Loving how much I'm cooking and eating. It does take time, but I tell you, the commitment is worth it. The positive thing about this week, the most positive is I'm learning to settle in and enjoy the journey. Have you ever heard the quote that the journey is more important than the destination? What I am discovering about myself is how little discipline I've had in my life. And I'm realizing that small changes, consistent habits over the course of months and years. Well, I don't know about years yet, but over the course of many days, probably months and years, those small habits lead to great results, big results, successful things, both personally and professionally, I'm sure. So that's what I'm discovering about myself. What are you discovering about yourself this year? Let me know in the comments below. What are you seeing that you're learning, and how is it impacting your life? Well, I'm going to put some spinach, some tomato, and some black beans. I'm also going to put some onions in there. And I'm hoping that it's going to turn out like this. Fingers crossed. We'll see. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night. See you tomorrow.